Japan in Pool A. Japan, the heavyweights of Asian rugby. That'll be coming at you in 3 minutes' time.
So please put your hands together for Japan and Jamaica.
Here we go, match 4. It's a Pool A match between Jamaica and Japan. Japan, the heavyweights of Asian women's rugby and men's rugby, representing Asia in the Olympics in Rio. And they're a force to be reckoned with, winning the Asian 7 series last year in a very tightly contested series, with especially with China. But they've got some of their big guns here today, and the Jamaicans, well, not a lot known about them. And just looking across the field, here's our referee, Rebecca Mahoney from New Zealand. The Jamaicans, a couple of big players themselves, and Japan not known for their size, but known for their guile.
They'll be looking to put in a phenomenal performance today.
Okay, so then in this instead for secondary.
Keep your eyes out for Mayo Shimizu, number 7 for Japan. Top try scorer in the Asian 7 series, 15 tries, top equal with Lilian Zhao Yang from China. And that's her, Shimizu, getting us underway. And takes her spot on the wing. She's just got at the 10 there.
Yeah, I think it was the girl who was right beside her. I thought she was going to play the 9. So I was like,
What a journey these Japanese have had in the last couple of years. Attending the Olympics.
okay, I'll take a look.
Highlight of anyone's career. And what a physical journey for these Jamaicans coming here to Hong Kong. It's a long, long way. Up goes Yoku, Chisaru Yoko. Here's Nakamura, the veteran. She'll be in everything today. Shimizu out to Taniguchi. Can she get away from Sasha Gay Green? No, she can't. It's the big player, Matitago. Bogi Draminidave gets the ball away. Anakuwai on the wraparound. Gets the legs pumping. Can she reach out? She just gets caught short. Bogi Draminidave comes in and finishes the job off. And doesn't she look excited? Try number 1 to Japan. Side to side, down the middle, and over in the corner they go for their first try of the campaign. Here's Ross Mitchell, General Manager of Asia Rugby, with Big Vern Reid from the Hong Kong Rugby Union. What a beauty. And look at the smiles. The Japanese, you got to give them, they're always happy with their rugby, and they always look like they're enjoying themselves. Take an early 7-0 lead. There's Kim Borum, the Director of Women's Rugby for Hong Kong, for their young lad. Interesting seeing Shimizu with these restarts. We've not seen that. Usually it would be left to Nakamura. Jamaica just struggling That's the second kickoff they've struggled to manage, and here she goes again, this big, powerful athlete. Now it's Noriko Taniguchi, just sets her eyes for the try line. One bounce for a try, under the attentions of the tackler, and it all came from the restart, not handled by Jamaica for a second time. It's 12-0, early start to Japan. They're ruthless. Conversion missed by Shimizu, so it's 12-0 to Japan. Let's see what happens with this restart. So important, Rosie.
Japan will be looking to pressure Jamaica again. Let's see if they can get it back.
Jamaica standing very deep and having to charge and attack the ball. This time they've been gifted a lucky bounce. Didn't look to go 10, it bounced over the 10. Now here come Japan again. They've easily dispossessed Jamaica. Show and go from Chisato Yoku. Classy little touch there under the posts. And
Japan being a bit ruthless at the breakdown. They're not giving Jamaica anything. We know Jamaica is a relatively new side. Japan have the experience to pick them off.
3 tries, 2 conversions, 19-0. Very quick scores from Japan. Try a minute at the moment. Yuki Ito comes on, along with Honoka Susumi, and an early chance to roll the bench with this one almost in the bag already. They'll be facing China and the Netherlands later today to Japan. Bogi Drum and Adave coming off as well. 1 try to her. Shimizu up with a beauty again. She's been polishing those restarts over the winter. Nakamura with the bounce yet again. 4 restarts, 4 possessions for Japan. This is Susumi, the diminutive Susumi, also second highest try scorer last season on the series for Japan. Her and Shimizu battling it out for the honours.
Jamaica have a chance now.
Sub's been made for Jamaica. On comes Rose Baker.
Japan will be looking to put a lot of pressure on Jamaica. See them be a nuisance at the breakdown.
Should have the weight here, Jamaica, and they do. It doesn't go anywhere. That's what you want from your scrum. And we see a couple of big fins out there wide. Very aggressive play from number 6, Christina Gale. Trying to swat off the smaller Japanese defenders, but they'll come at you. And she's knocked it on in the process. So coming into the last minute of the first half. It's Japan 19, Jamaica 0. Nakamura flicks it away. Shimizu hasn't got the legs open yet. Here goes Susumi, this little speedster. She doesn't look quick, she gets the legs going. Can she get away? She reaches for a headgear, which I think she was slipping off with the speed. And the flag is out. What's happened here? Someone's gone around the hair. Yep, that's what happened. Susumi was grabbed by the hair. And Lisa Fraser, the skipper, sometimes it's just unfortunate when you reach out to grab a shirt and you grab a clump of hair. That can happen.
That's why you need to dive and make a low tackle.
Nakamura with the short ball to Yuki Ito, who can't take it. So for now, Jamaica have saved the day.
Nakamura did well there. She's known for running hard and drawing in 2 players, which gives a slight overlap. We're looking for a big scrum for Japan now.
Green with the feed. Holds it long enough, and Green comes running backwards. There's no one out there. They're down to 6 players, so good chip and chase by Christina Gale. Sorry, it's Crystal Groves. Time is up on the clock, waiting for the hooter. There it is. Jamaica with some rare possession, but they've been penalised. So Japan already with 3 tries, looking for a 4th. Nakamura, known for her decision making, gives a nice one out to Honoka Tsutsumi, and she will not be denied this time. And Japan in for a 4th try to take it to 24-0 after the hooter.
And again, Nakamura just coming in hard, drawing in that wing, leaving her winger to go out down the side.
Shimizu drops it over, and Japan with a huge 26-0 lead in this Pool A match against Jamaica. So we have 2 minutes for half time. Jamaica still with a player in the bin.
This was the same referee as the 15th World Cup qualifier. That's against Japan.
Oh, yeah. Jamaica very animated in the huddle. A great experience for them travelling so far to Hong Kong to participate in this festival of rugby that is the Hong Kong Sevens, women's and men's, in this qualifying series. But they've only got 5 players on the field, because after the hooter and after the whistle, referee Mahoney has carded a further Jamaican player. They're down to 5. With their skipper, Lisa Fraser, also in the bin, who should be back on shortly. Japan should make light work against 5. Here goes Tsutsumi again. Honoka Tsutsumi, she's got wheels and she makes easy work of that. Brings it round under the posts. And keep your eyes on her. She's a contender for top try scorer in any event she goes to. Try number 5, 31-0. It's not easy with 5 players, is it, Rosie? It's hard enough with 7.
Can't imagine. But Japan will be looking to get as many points as they can in these next 2 minutes.
Lisa Fraser, the skipper, comes back on as Shimizu nails the conversion. It's 33-0. Big score coming here. It's a blowout. Jamaica looking now to get the ball back.
Captain.
That's right. Lisa Fraser's back on. The Japanese won't be taking their foot off the accelerator anytime soon. They are just ruthless the way they play their rugby. Here we come, Jamaica now, scooting around the short side. It's Tierra Reynolds. She's got one to beat. She pins her ears back. Oh, look at the tackle. She goes low and drives her. Nakamura accidentally gets a hand on that and knocks it over the sideline, but she knocks it forward, so good run by Reynolds.
Japan just putting 2 into that ruck to contest it, which left the Jamaican player easily to be able to pick and go down the blind.
Some subs for Japan by the looks. On comes number 1, Bativa Kololo. She's coming on for Shimizu. She's all smiles. She's had a good first hit out. Some quality restarts and conversions. Hasn't got herself on the scoreboard yet, but keep your eyes on her. Jamaica with a rare chance inside the Japanese 22. Still down to 6 players. Scrum's a bit unsteady. Japanese drive in and under. Here's Reynolds again. Just a little bit slippery out there still, although the sun is trying to break through here in Hong Kong. It's very humid. Still a little bit of moisture on the grass. Hirano earns a free kick. Nakamura's looming. There she is. Delivers. Here comes the substitute. Bativa Kololo takes on the line. Straightens, goes back the other way. Oh, that sloppy work on defence. Great fend there. Chisato Yoku. Can she go all the way for a second try? Coming back at her is Crystal Groves. Pulls her down. And look at that. Yuki Ito right on her shoulder. 2 players there ready to take that ball. Try number 6.
Some great footwork through the Jamaican defence. And good support from Japan coming off their shoulders. 3 of them were over the try line.
Nakamura takes over the conversion duties, and business as usual for the veteran. Nails it. 40 points to 0. You're right about the footwork from Yoku there. The footwork and the big fend. Groves came at her high and caught up with her 40 metres later. Repaired the damage. Nakamura spots that the Jamaicans might have been napping, but they're not. That's unconventional. On the halfway, Nakamura gets busy and she earns the turnover, but she fumbles it on the ground.
And quite a few slips on the ground at the moment.
No easy games for the Jamaicans in their pool. They're going to have China and the Netherlands later today. Great experience though. Good solid scrum from Jamaica. Nakamura comes up and hustles. Very cleverly holding the ball out in one hand was Lisa Fraser, the skipper. Reynolds with another knock on. She's furious with herself. Just struggling to get out of that contact area, exit from the scrum there, and you see the Japanese defence working in overtime. Very hard workers on defence, aren't they, Rosie?
Very. Japan are known for relentless pressure in defence and in attack. And And they'll be looking to just play with Jamaica at the moment. Look for these bursts of speed from Nakamura. Bativakulu on under the posts for a try. Great burst of speed straight through the defense. Unfortunately, Jamaicans just can't seem to get a hand on the Japanese. Conversion to come. And it's over. Another 2 points to the Japanese.
They really are relentless, and that's what I've come to learn about Japanese women's rugby. They're extremely professional, they're dogged, they punch way above their weight, and they're all about technique, support and fitness, and going to the Olympics together can certainly bring a team together. A number of these players were there in Rio, and here they go again. They'll just never stop. Time is up on the clock. There's the hooter. Ito's hustling. Skipper Fraser tries to get something started, but they just can't. They're stuck in mud. They're stuck in treacle in their own 22 as Japan just come at them again and again. Trying to get the orange boots working. There's White. That's a great White pass. See the Japanese come flying up in an arc there. And the mistake eventually forced. That's the 22. They'll want to finish with one more try here. Running a straight line is Yoku. Ito to Nakamura. Off the right. Back to Susumi. That defender had anticipated that extremely well. Look at the clear out there. Hirano coming in with the brutal clear out. They weren't back 10, surely. No, they're not. Some teams might just kick it out here with a 47-0 lead in the hooter gone, but not Japan. They sniff 7 more. They want to break the 50.
They're going to practice some penalty move.
Nakamura goes for the cheeky chip and luckily gets it back. Don't know if that was the plan. Showing all the tricks. Bativakalolo, she straightens off the right foot. Goes in for her second try under the post. They do break the 50. And that is a merciless effort from Japan. No mercy at all shown to the visitors, Jamaica. 52 points to 0. Nakamura with the shot. Japan 54 and Jamaica with the donut. They've come up against a very polished Japanese side who will only get better over these next 2 days.
Do I just stick it?
Ladies and gentlemen, very special match coming up next here at the World Rugby Women's Sevens